I'm
Okay.
like, okay. The complex numbers, yeah, we went through. I got the angle wrong, so the whole question was wrong, basically.
Yeah. And yeah, you're saying.
But yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
think
Yeah.
the like concept wise should be okay now. It's really just like the silly mistakes that I made during the test itself.
When we were discussing this, I feel that the conclusion is more like a fatigue.
Oh yeah.
As in, fatigue has a major effect on our performance.
Oh yeah. Speaking
Something
of
like
that. Speaking of that, I have like 7 tests in the next 3 weeks.
7 tests in the next 3.
Oh yeah, there's another math test. Oh yeah. Math test,
so we just test, and then GP mid-year, and then holiday, then mid-year, and then prelim, and then right. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to finish the hypothesis testing tutorial early. Like I have so many tests.
Right.
I cannot imagine other people who still have to do the tutorial in the middle of it.
Neither can they imagine. Neither can they imagine. It's a bit crazy. Okay.
But yeah, I have a math test on 11 May. It's testing vectors. Vectors for some reason. Yeah, DRV and binomial.
Like, okay, or whatever, like, okay. But okay, yeah, I don't think that is a big problem. Yeah. Your preparation was never a problem. The preparation quality and the concept, and there'll be skill gaps and whatever, but skill gaps it'll be gone sooner or later. But back then the learning point was fatigue, man. I mean, nobody will be surprised if I don't know, whatever sports you take, a canoe or football or running or javelin throwing. Nobody is surprised if the athlete is fatigued on the day of competition, then his result will be very bad. Either bad or very bad. It's not even just a slight drop in performance, right? Nobody is surprised with that. Correct?
Yeah.
But somehow, when we are doing, mental sports, called exam. Exam is a mental sport. It's the conditions are very much a sporting event. You go to a chess tournament, is complete silence, right? And everybody's deep in thinking. I think nobody is surprised if a chess guy or girl hired on the day, then of course he will lose to an opponent which is usually much not much kind of worse than him, right? Nobody is surprised with that result. You'll be making mistakes, right? And the opponent is fresh, and you lose right? But for some reason, for exam, people are very surprised if we expect ourselves to perform very well when we are under fatigue. The fatigue was not your fault. Remember, it wasn't. Remember, right? We were and you probably wouldn't consciously expecting to perform like normal, but people underestimate the effect of fatigue. Really underestimate. Whereas in other sporting events, mental or physical, nobody is surprised with that. Of course your fault, what? As in fatigue is a big thing, what, or you play badminton and you're fatigued faster than your opponent. Obviously you will lose, right? You're keeping up with the opponent, then the opponent is fatiguing less than you. Obviously what, something like that. So your preparation is increasing in quality, I feel, in terms of mentally prepared, and not trying to get ahead, but getting the right tempo. You're talking about all that just now. How can I do this at the end? You're right. Nobody can, right? Nobody can lah without simply losing stamina, right? Nobody can. Nobody can. Unless you're a genius, which means you don't have to put in effort. Okay, yeah, but we're not talking about that, right? Yeah, we're not assuming that. So you're doing all the good preparation, but I think your best learning point is how to manage yourself so that you're not fatigued. On top of giving good preparation for every subject, which is basically hard to do. Basically, you're trying to be fair to all the subjects, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're trying to close all the gaps, which you probably do, but you also want to do it in a way that you're not fatigued during all the tests.
Yeah, I find that may be something that I'm struggling with also, because like O-level, I only had to properly prepare for the 3 sciences. The rest I could just like
breeze through, right? Yeah, just normal stuff, right? Day to day, right? And yet you still were fatigued. That's what you're saying, right? You were still fatigued. That was what happened, right? That was your conclusion back then, right? That you get A2 because don't think because of the quality of the mental, as in the knowledge lah. Don't think because of that, but something to do with the day itself lah, something like that. Which again means it's less of an exam pressure and more of a fatigue lah. They are tackled differently, is what I'm trying to say. Just for emphasis, very differently. Very differently. For example, your sister will have to do both. She has to learn to take care of her stamina, but she also needs to learn how to face the exam pressure on the spot. But they are very different. So I don't think you have an exam pressure problem. You correct me if I'm wrong.
I think that only applies to literature.
Apply to what? Sorry?
Literature.
Literature, perhaps. Perhaps I totally cannot say anything. But Wait, literature is H1, no way.
But for H1 and H2, the difference is only the amount of content. But the difficulty level for the books that we are both studying, is the same. Right. It's actually the exact same questions for both.
Fair, I guess. I know fair in a way. I guess. I can understand. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the main reason why I downgraded literature, because the content was
right.
A lot actually. Right.
I can understand that. Though I probably cannot say much about the exam pressure side, but we can say things about fatigue lah. We can. Yeah, we can. Right. So you can ask your questions, or also together we can talk about the fatigue lah. How to probably in the case of these 3 weeks, minimize fatigue. Perhaps that's the best word. In A-level, we have a much higher chance to be actually fresh, right? If you just handle it properly. So what do you want to do first? The hypothesis testing tutorial, or maybe discuss a little bit about the fatigue?
I have questions from binomial all the way to hypothesis.
Oh, please do. Yes, that's what we expect, right? Of course, please do.
Yeah, cause we had 1 week. So,
we are what? Sorry, we are what?
We had like a 1 week break from.
Yeah. Correct. And you've been doing your stuff, so let's do that. Let me get my mouse here.
Okay, but I feel that for the next math test, like, cause it's just DRV binomial vectors, it shouldn't be that stressful, right?
I don't think so. I never. I mean, right now I'm thinking that fatigue is the problem, and I'm not just in general talking about math, because what happens back then, your math test is the last one, right? And you have a 3 consecutive exam, and your situation is very unideal, so you're left with your bits of energy. Like, okay, so okay, that's not going to happen with math this time. Don't know, maybe, but it will happen in other exams, you know. So we talk about that. But anyway, your questions. Okay, so this one assignment, blah blah blah. Okay, this is exam. Then we okay, I already tell you it's binomial. Oh, okay, so that's binomial, right? Okay, then just gonna read everything. Then we'll go to part 4. Yeah.
No, it's the last one. Wait.
Why is there a P there? Wait, what?
Oh yeah, the 100p% isn't it just
10% one?
Huh? Because it's 100p divided by 100, right? So probability is just p, right?
Don't get this. I mean, the p is just a number, right?
Yeah.
P is just a number. Sorry, yeah, I'm already very confused by the first sentence. Yeah. So I'm thinking that the pencils are 10%. But I mean, is there any other way to interpret this? And is P asked somewhere? No, right? They don't even ask for P later on, right? They don't want. And they worry about more of a blue pen, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So the chance of success is 52%, and non-success is 48%, right? That's what you did, right? And then 1, 2, 3 is correct.
I mean, I don't know the answer, but yeah.
Correct, right? That's what you assume, right? So chance of success 52%, blah blah blah, binomial, normal stuff, 1, 2, 3, done, right? Okay, yeah, correct, yeah. Okay, good. So yeah, I'm very confused with the letter P over there. Very confused, very confused. Right. Okay. So okay, but assuming the answer key, okay, I don't have to think about that, right? No such luxury in exam. Very weird, yeah. Now there are 50 students who don't care. So this is even the way they type kind of psychologically hints us that we will be, although we are moving to a different part, we're going to use the results from the previous one. So you did 4 and 5, done, correct? You're done. Okay, great. Now this PAX will talk about, it is observed that the probability, the total of at most, now is pencil. Now suddenly is pencil. Okay, I'm very confused right now. So the gift packs is not connected to anything on top. I don't think so. The probability at total at most 10. So your binom CDF 10 pencil is 0.8. Find the probability. So basically we're back to 100 percent P,
Mm.
which means the 100% P is not 10%. I'm sorry, I don't get this question. Yeah? I don't get the whole story lah. So right now, what am I going to do if this is in exam lah, right? Exam. Okay, the exam. Then I'm going to pretend that I don't think the pencil is 10%, which is very confusing to, right? Which is like totally very confusing for me. But I'm going to pretend that 100% is not 10%, but it's just another number lah, which they want me to find, right?
Mm.
6 gift packs. Let me think. What does 6 gift packs mean? One gift pack is 15. Okay. Yeah. So each gift pack still have 15 randomly chosen stationery, right? It is observed that the probability of a total of at most so out of 90 randomly chosen stationery, at most 10 is 0.8 log, right? That is what I think is happening here.
Mm.
At this point, are we thinking about the same thing or what?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, then we just, I don't know, is there a function called inverse binom CDF? No, right? There's no such thing. So we have to use some table or something, is it? Is that what we do here?
Wait, inverse binom.
Because usually
there is an inverse binom.
Because there is, okay, but I still have no idea lah. But my point is that if you don't know the success rate, they want you to find the success rate, right? They give you actually the result of the binom CDF. Then either we use a table method or there must be some sort of inverse lah, right? I'm not really sure which one we're supposed to use here lah, right? But that makes sense, right?
Okay.
So in the usual case, if they give you the result 0.8, but they don't give you the success rate individually, what do you do? What would you do?
To me, this one is a bit weird because like 6, then 15 inside each one, then the total number of pencils is like 10. So it's not really like
the individual gift pack doesn't seem to matter. Yeah, we don't look at the individual gift pack as an individual. We just think about 90 stationery. Wait, find the probability. Yeah, the question, the final part of the question matters. But correct one, a total of at most 10. He say a total, right? So that's the phrasing. So out of the whole 90, at most we have 10. Right? At most we have 10. So it's really 90 try, at most 10 success. Right?
Okay.
So I guess we can still binoms or inverse binoms CDF that. I don't know how to do that, but something like that.
We have never been introduced to inverse binom.
But correct me if I'm wrong. Certainly you did a question where they don't give you the success rate, but they ask you for the success rate. No. They don't do that?
Like the percentage, the probability.
Yeah, like for example, they don't give you 52%. They ask you what is that?
Oh yeah.
So they give you the result of the CDF instead, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
So what do you do? Table?
Probabilities. For unknown probability, they recommend a graphical approach.
What does graphical approach means? What does that mean? Sorry. Use
Okay,
the formula, is it? You use the formula, is it? Okay, I'm looking at it. Waiting for it to get sharp. Just waiting for it to get sharp. Right? Okay, right. Okay. For the study, the P. Okay, so they don't tell you P, right? In a sample of such 10, obtaining less than 4. So binom PDF 3, lah, right? This is binom, wait, less than 4 now. Binom CDF 3. This is a binom CDF 3, correct? Binom CDF 3 is 0.7. Yep. Yeah. Good. So this is the kind of question that we are in right now, right? And what does the question do? Yeah, I mean, it feels really like, yeah. So how do you plot this graph? When I say table method, I imagine something similar to this. But how do you do this in?
I've never done this. Wait.
Plus the question below, why can't we press second graph, right? So we can't. That's not a function. Right. Binom PDF prior X. See X in replacement to P, right? They teach you how to do that, right? They're teaching you on the right, right?
Yeah.
Right. So they put X in variable, right? P as a variable, right? And then paste and press enter key in Y2. I'm totally lost in how they do it, but it seems quite easy to follow, lah.
So for our question,
we do this, lah.
So is it 90 trials?
90, yep, 90 trial. It will be CDF 10 lah. Yeah, CDF 10, no? Yeah, CDF 10, the result is 0.8.
Oh,
example 17, calculating the unknown probability of success. Yes.
This section. Okay. They gave me
so yeah, CDF, yeah. What is that number?
Wait. No.
That is equal to 0.8.
That's 0.8.
Right?
So
yeah. Just that we don't know the P, right? The X binomial 90, P we no P. That's the value lah. That's the value.
Yeah, the calculator value, yeah.
Which is somehow close to 10%, and I'm not understanding this lah. But okay, so that is a chance, 9.1% chance that a stationery is a pencil.
Yeah.
So the phrasing is find the probability that the randomly chosen stationery in a gift bag is a pencil. I don't think it matters whether it is in a gift bag or in the 6th gift bag. It's just a randomly chosen stationery. So I think that's the answer. Would you please check the answer key? Because I'm very confused with this question. There is no answer key.
Yeah.
Oh, there is no answer. Oh, you're not sure whether 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're correct. I'm sorry, I'm not getting this right.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, I think like that. So I'm very uncomfortable with my reading right now because I feel that this is supposed to be. If I ignore the fact that it is confusing, the question feels very easy and standard. This is what you should be expecting in
I got
exam.
confused by the gift packs too.
Correct. But even that is supposed to be like kind of normal, right? I feel getting used to it, but somehow something feels off. So hopefully before your exam, because binomials included, right? Then hopefully the tutorial will have. The tutorial does not discuss assignments, isn't it? So what how, so how do we discuss assignments in class?
Okay, usually we have to complete the tutorial first, and after that, at the tutorial they will give answer key one. So while we are doing it, we can refer to answer key. But after we're done going through, we'll have like this assignment question. So that one is doing
real
it without
exam stuff. Correct. So then how's the feedback from it? How? I need to know whether I'm right or wrong, right?
We have to hand in the assignment.
Correct. So you mean your tutor will correct it?
Yeah.
You cannot hand in earlier?
I'm handing it on Tuesday lah.
Right. Okay. And yeah. As in, preferably we have a clear feedback before the exam, right? That's what we're aiming for. Because this is definitely exam level and not supposed to be difficult. Okay, right. Okay. So at least we revise example 17. So there's something here, right? Okay, let's move on until we get the feedback, right? So next one. Yeah, there's nothing. Oh, it is a graphing. It is simply graphing. I mean, yeah. I mean, better than table, right? Better. Okay, sure thing.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, a normal question, right? Okay, Let M denote the, yeah, sure. Okay, so you have to find the mu and you're going to use the z value, blah, 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 right? Okay, so done lah, right? Okay, may I know what's the mu and the standard deviation that you found in part 1 so that, you can just kind of see whether that makes sense or not? Oh, it's a BMI. It's not your weight. Oh, this is difficult. Okay, right. Okay, wow. Okay. Okay, at least the value is around there. So, okay, no complaints. Anyway, the standard deviation is correct. So happy. Okay, right. So when they say state, this must, oh, this is like the center thing. Oh, like this is just a center thing, right? Right. Yeah, okay. Right. Okay. So pretty sure that's correct. Probability that mean 5 yeah, okay. So this is the 3m plus 5f and what to do with that kind of thing, right? Right. So this is the mean, right? So this is gonna be 3.
Okay, wait, hang on. I just realized I wrote less than instead of more than.
More than, less than, more than, probability, more than 26. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So, okay, sure. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, but what you're doing seems fine though. Yeah, 3m, 3m plus 5f divided by 8, right? Divided by 8, which is going to be
supposed to be more. Okay.
But you can do the other way also last time. So 209, he's asking for 208. So this value will be slightly more than 50%. No, that's all right.
Should be.
Yeah. No.
So it just affects the tail lah. Like it should be right tail. Is it? I forgot this question.
Yeah, maybe left because 3m 5f is 209. That's the middle guy, right? You draw lah. You draw, right? I don't see you draw, so it's good to draw 209. And he wants basically 208. So that's already slightly on the left of 209.
So
better draw lah. I mean, really better.
Okay.
I'm not sure where the 4 factorial coming from, but why is there a 4 factorial over 2 factorial?
That's from that's from another question. Like they have space to write.
Okay, right. Okay, sure. Right. Okay. But yeah, that's what we do, right?
Okay. Okay, my bad. Didn't see
sure.
that.
Right.
Okay, then.
Okay, no need to erase. No need. No, yeah, no need to erase. Yeah, okay, it's okay. Go ahead. Just do it.
I think for this topic, it's more of the listening that I'm struggling with than the actual doing. Like the explain question.
This is normal. Is it still normal? Probably, right?
Yeah, still normal.
Yeah. But the questions are exam level in a sense and can be understood. Let's talk about the logic, right? Blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay, they give you this, they give you that, and then they give you the price, right? So now there's a price thingy, right? So you can choose to, or rather in this case, all the questions are interested in price. So your standard deviation graph just should be transformed to price, right? Should be lah. So now the mean is not the mean mass anymore, but the mean price, I suppose.
Yeah.
Right. And then the standard deviation also in terms of dollars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, you're done, correct? Okay. So like, for example, one is easy, but part 2 is really, something plus something. And no. This is separate and then times each other, right? So then times 2, right? Times 2. And then part 3 is and a plus, so chicken plus turkey. Nothing surprising for part 1, 3. Now, part 4. Oh yeah, part 4 is not your standard logic lah. Part 4 is just squeezing things out, right? Okay, so you don't worry too much about it, right? So let's talk about it. Just gonna remember, I don't think I'm good at statistics, and that's why I rely on visual, which is what I'm going to do. So this is gonna be 6.6. I always start with this, right? Okay, just for completion purpose, this will be 1.5, right? Then this will be 52.5, right? You correct me if I'm wrong, yeah? And this will be 10.5, right? 10.5. Okay, correct, yeah?
I'm looking for it in my workbook.
Right, okay. So while you help me confirm, this is going to be chicken guy. So the chicken guy is going to be 6.6 here. And then here is your $7, 1.5. Okay, good. 1.5. This is your one standard deviation. And then this is your $7. There you go. Round. That's the important guy. So again, I'm drawing all this because I don't think I'm good at statistics, but visual seems to help me. So, I do that, right? And then Turkey here will be 52.5, right? And then one standard deviation here, and he wants 55, which is definitely not one standard deviation. So I think probably around here. Right. And this is find the probability has more, right? So we're talking about this one, exceeding, and this is exceeding, right? Okay. Okay. Now, would you kindly help me? What is this percent? And what is this percent? Just to help us think, right? This is from part 1, right?
Part 1.
Right. So in terms of, that's only 20%. Okay, that doesn't make sense.
Wait, this is the part 1 answer, right?
Yeah, this power answer is very suspicious because
Let me check.
Because
it's correct apparently.
The standard deviation. Oh wait, am I getting it wrong? The standard deviation is 1.5, right?
Yes.
Wait, let me think for. What standard deviation? One standard deviation is. Wait. So that I don't get this wrong, right? So it will be 68, 16, 34, 17. Oh, it is 17%. No. No. It makes sense. It makes sense. Sorry. This is supposed to be 7. So 23% makes sense. Okay, good. I like this. Yeah. Sorry. It does make sense. Okay. So we get all this. Right. Okay, now for part 2, so we are because of the numbers by agreement. Okay. So for part 2, we will be randomly chosen. Okay. So for part 2, what do we do? For part 2, is it
I just did
0.0227 times 0.44174. Is this what we did?
I think that's what I did. Wait. Part 2 is what? Exceeding.
And did you check your answer key in part 2 whether this is correct?
This one, different question. Hang on.
Yeah. But the number seems to be around, right? Around there.
Okay, I didn't actually write this one down. I just keyed in both together.
But it would be nice to know. 10.5, so 60. This is. Yeah, your number does seems nice though, so reasonable.
This is the Turkey one. Paper 1. Okay, it's 0.
Wait a minute. Yeah, wait, this number. Wait, I'm very confused. Right. Sorry.
No, sorry. The one that I wrote just now was from a different question.
Yeah, this is 0.02. So it's 2%. Wait, now it doesn't make sense anymore. Really? This is apparently correct. Really?
Yeah.
Wait. Let me get it straight. Sorry. The main price is $6.6, correct?
Yes.
The standard deviation is $1.5. Am I getting this correct? Correct, right? Must be right. $1.5.
Yeah.
So plus 1 standard deviation, that's in $8.1.
Oh, okay. Wait. Sorry.
Yeah.
From a different question.
Yeah.
I kept looking at the wrong question. Okay.
Right. Yeah. That makes much more sense, right? Okay, and then this will be a 0.45. Okay. It looks great to me, the numbers, and not because I'm a genius in statistics, but because I think I'm not. I just draw and it seems to now make sense. Right? I kind of draw comfort in that in exams, right? Right? That's what I would do. So you're saying that for part 2, you will this times that, am I correct?
Yeah, that's what I did. Yes, it's correct.
And that is correct?
Yes.
Wait. What? Okay, sorry. Oh wait, but that does make sense.
Okay.
Wait, let me think carefully first. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Right. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Right. Okay, so now this one, no? So when you 1c plus 1p, obviously the mean is going to be this plus that, right? Obviously, it's going to be 6 plus 6 plus 52.5, correct? It will be. And then the $62 is just a summing up of the 55 plus 7. So no surprises there. 62 equals to 55 plus 7, right? So the question kind of makes sense. The question is asking you, like, for some reason, why is this area not the same as this area, right? I guess that's what the question is trying to say. I guess. I know.
Yeah, yes.
Right. Okay. So what is the wait, is that sorry? I almost said something, but am I correct? No, let me think about it for like, because I almost answered by the variance thingy, but I'm not so sure. Right? Let me think about it for okay. Please, next question. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Are you putting in something new? Sorry.
No. Wait.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. This is the last question.
Are we done with this one?
No, not yet. I'm still thinking about it. But you don't have any other questions, really?
Wait, I have another one.
Right. Oh. No, I got it. Got it. Yeah. Sorry, I got it. Right. Okay. Let's talk about the new one. New one or old one? I don't know. No. Here. I'm not sure how to phrase it yet, but the question page 11, yeah, right? Page 11, right? Because part 2 is restrictive. I mean, the chicken has to exceed 7 and the turkey has to exceed 55. Now, part 3 is more flexible. Part 3 can actually mean chicken doesn't have to exceed 7. Chicken, for example, can exceed 6 only, but therefore turkey compensate exceed 56.
Okay.
So part 3 covers more scenario than part 2. Part 2 is like more restrictive part of part 3. Part 2 is a subset of part 3. Put it that way. Okay. So that's why part 3 will always be greater than part 2. I'm not sure that's the phrasing that they're looking for, but that's the logic. So I give you the logic and then you just check out what the phrasing means. And if they actually were thinking about another logic, that's the more important part, I think. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, sure. Okay, they want. If the probability QX carbon tangent does not exceed 0.5, why are you confused with part 2 for page 2?
Wait, sorry, it has been a while since I did this.
Sure thing.
Actually, I can use the standard.
Yeah, the Z value.
Yeah.
As per usual, not knowing this simply means you Z value things, right? And you should get the answer almost immediately. It's just a matter of less or more than this standard equation. Right.
Okay.
Okay. Part 2, you do yourself, yeah? That is kind of expected you could do it yourself. Kind of expect. So give it a try. Then part 3, the standard deviation 1.5 should not be assumed to be the answer from part 2. They may just, make it different, right? They can do that. So given blah, 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 yeah, okay. So this is clearly inverse normal. No, really? No. The difference, I'm sorry. So is it the phrasing that confuses you?
Maybe the mean part, yeah. I think that was
so the phrasing looks confusing, fair enough. But to me, again, I know I'm not a very confident person in statistics, so I just draw, right? I'll just draw first and think later. So Q cut, right? We're only talking about Q cut, right? Okay, so Q cut is 9.2. 9.2 here, minute. And then the standard deviation is currently 1.5. So you will have just as a baseline, that would be 10.7, just to help me think. And this is going to be 7.7, right? Yeah, around there, right? Good. Right? And so on and so forth, right? So given that the difference between haircut duration of the randomly chosen Q-cut customer, right? So it can be anywhere, right? That's what it means. It can be anywhere. The difference. So I'll just, for the sake of my own thinking, I'll just randomly choose this guy, right? I'll call it, they even give me the value K. So this is K totally random, right? And its mean has a 95. I'm sorry, that's not K. See, I'm already wrong, right? I don't know what this value is. I'm going to call this, I don't know. I'm going to call this Q, right? The difference between a haircut of a randomly choose Q cut is a Q random. The difference and its mean. So here's the difference, right? That's the difference, though. Right, correct. I'm trying to think in terms of visuals. I don't understand the sentence. I don't. This is not me understanding the sentence, then drawing it for you. I draw, then I understand. Let me emphasize this one. I'm not a genius. No, I try to pretend I'm a genius in statistics. I just do this to understand, right? Since we both agree, either we're both fools or we probably are both correct, right?
Okay. So this mean that
this is the K, right?
Yeah, so would this mean that this is 0 and this is 5%? Yeah.
I'm still not sure. I haven't got there actually. I haven't gotten there. So like let me think. The difference between a haircut and its mean has a 95% chance of being larger than the difference, right? The difference, yeah. Okay, the difference is in terms of minute, right? So minute has a 95% chance of being larger than K. The difference, right? The difference. So the difference can go either way, right? Can go either way, right? But it's still K either way, right? It has to be done like that, right? K either way, right? So this is K. This is also K because you have to say Q random minus 9, the mu, right? So mu in an absolute sense, right? K here or K there doesn't seem to matter, right? Right? Q random here, Q random here. Right? I'm still in the process of understanding that. I am still trying to do it. I don't claim that I'm being correct, but we can at least agree or disagree. Do you think similarly to what I think?
I think it makes sense.
All right. Doesn't mean that I'm correct yet. Right. Doesn't mean that, this is correct. It's just one possible interpretation. Again, I'm reading it very slowly in exam. Difference between a haircut and a randomly chosen Q cut can be left, can be right. That's what I'm saying. And its mean, which is what we're doing, has a 95% of being larger than K. So I think we won was 95%. Okay, does this make sense? But I think what we want is this to be 95% plus, or rather 95% or, I'm sorry, has a 95% chance of being larger than, has a 95% chance. Okay, I'm gonna put that as 95% chance of being larger than K. Larger than. Oh goodness me, wrong. This is, I think. I think K is very close to 9.2. Like for example, my answer the standard deviation is 1.5, right? So my answer will be K equals to, for example, 0.1. For example, K is so small compared to the standard deviation, right? Then obviously most people will have a bigger difference than 0.1. Obviously. So my drawing will look more like this. Again, that 9.2, this is your 1 minus 1 plus 1, which is your 10.7, 7.7, and we're talking about a K, which is so close to 9.2. Yeah. For example, 9.3 and 9.1, for example, giving you the K of 0. If I draw it this way, obviously, most randomly chosen customer will be not in this area. So 95% of being larger than K, because the area that we're defining is so small. It makes sense.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, which is a lot of effort to understand the sentence, and I'm not sure whether it is meant to be difficult to understand, but to me, it takes a long time. But I am reasonably certain. Okay, then in exam, I will proceed to doing this. Hopefully, I'm correct. Okay. Will this be okay? I mean, at this point, if you agree, you could probably do this yourself, Arima. Okay, because the drawing is clear, right?
Okay.
Do you want to try it? Or because there's an answer key, you can at least find out whether you're right or wrong. I'm right or wrong, sorry. Or we can go on to part 6. Or you can just try part 3 and then I'll look at part 6.
I mean, I'm still a bit confused.
Let's clear the confusion. Are you okay, Keiko? Sorry, clarify your doubts.
Wait, can you explain where the 0.1 comes from again?
Oh, no, that's an example. No, example. Because I'm trying to make sense of things, right? If I make the k so small compared to the standard deviation, 0.1 is small compared to 1.5, right?
Yeah.
For example. So this area will be very small, right? The reason why I'm doing that is because previously I draw the area to be so big, more than the standard deviation. Okay, now I decided to do, a small area just to see whether my logic fits the sentence. That's all I'm saying to myself. If this area is so small because the k is so small compared to the standard deviation, then a randomly chosen Q-cut customer will definitely most of the time fall outside this range, 95% lah. 95% of being larger than k. K in this case is a small thing, 0.1. Okay. I think this is the case that I'm looking for. So I'm pretty sure that I can define this small area as 5%. 5%. I think that kind of makes sense. And I just have to find what this actual value means. And then I'm going to be fine. I was just testing my own logic. Am I making things clearer? Look. I'm a bit lucky, right? Look at the answer. The answer is almost 0.1, right? Right? Almost 0.9, whatever, 0.094, whatever. My point stays is a very small area in the center. Correct? Right, to the left and to the right of 9.2.
And Q will not be outside of the 5%.
I'm sorry, who is what? Sorry?
The Q, like the
randomly chosen guy, right? The randomly chosen guy, which is going to be all over this area and all over this area, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what matters is that you see the logic or what the sentence means, which I do find confusing, proven by how slowly I approach this.
Okay.
I hope this is fair because I've never seen this question before.
Then, yeah, I think I get it.
Okay. Are you comfortable for part 6?
At least.
Shall we talk about part 6?
Yes. Because usually they say is it the probability? Usually they phrase it as find the probability that like this this new variable is more than or less than or whatever. But now it's like
6 times, right?
Now the variable is like they phrase it as at least 6 times, which is a bit weird.
Correct. No, not weird. No, not weird. But you already have the right idea. You have to somehow combine them into one new guy, right? That's the idea here, right? Okay. So I'm more confused about how come SP cut very expensive and very long some more until I realize, it's a specialist service. Okay. Now I understand. Even the question kind of says that SP cut will definitely pay. You gotta pay much more than a Q cut, right? Yeah, that happens in a salon, right? That does happen in a salon. My mother does that. So okay, right? Okay, I can understand that. Okay, so but it's very easy. It's at least 6 times. So I'll start with the simplest thing, right? So SP bigger than 6Q. That is the most basic thing I could write. Correct or not? At least, ma. So, okay, at least, ma, I don't forget this. So, that thing, I'll put this as 1 SP, right? To be fair, 1 SP bigger than or equal to 6 cube. Correct or not? You could write this for yourself for your own working. Correct?
Yeah.
I mean, once I wrote this, the next step is done already. Do I have to write down the next step for you?
Wait, what?
Okay, I mean, because this is the first time that there, like that, ma?
Oh, yeah, yes.
Like that, that's it. And then find the new meal, find the new standard deviation, just draw where it's 0, and then we should be quiet. Think the value will be a bit smaller, but yeah.
I think I tried that approach, but
exactly this.
Correct answer.
Yep. How is it?
I didn't get the correct answer.
The answer key should be giving you something quite small, I think.
This also clear. Last part is 0.776.
Oh wait. The variable.
Oh, this one involves the cost.
No, actually, that's quite. Yeah, you gotta calculate the costing also, right? Sorry. Of course, we gotta convert the minute to dollar, right?
Yeah.
So let's just make sure that we are listening to the same thing, right? So let's do that. Sorry. So we just wait. Yeah, definitely. So both the mean and the standard deviation can be converted to dollar. This is how I would do it. So the Q cut, right? So dollar, right? Dollar mean. Dollar mean will be 3 plus 9.2 $3 times $0.50, right? That will be my conversion, right? And that will be around equal to 4.5, 4.6. So this will be 7.6, right? Are we in the same thinking here? This is dollar standard deviation. Dollar standard deviation is very simple, just 0.5, right? It's going to be 1.5 times 0.5, which is, I don't know, $0.7. Okay, are we of the same thinking here? This is for Q cut.
Oh, I got
then SP cut.
Wait, I got
now. All right, let's think about it first.
It's going to go down 3 and then 0.5.
Did I do anything wrong? I don't think so.
Yeah, my mean is different. I'm not sure why though. Hang on.
Just kindly check. Wow, SP cut is very expensive. Okay.
Yes. 10 times 8 times plus 2 times. Oh, I didn't add the fixed component.
Would I? Yes, I think I would.
Yeah, my mean is just the 0.5 times 9.2.
Yeah, 4.6. But no, it will be 3 plus 1.6. Pretty sure about that.
Yeah, it's the same.
I think that makes sense.
On my SP card mean.
Correct. You'll get 10.
Okay.
You can argue that this makes it, a new variation. I'm not sure whether it's more difficult, but definitely a new variation. But I think logically, I will go with this. I'm not sure I can explain it properly, but if you agree, at least we're either both right or both wrong.
Okay, maybe
and
that
then
fixes it.
that might solve the problem. Yeah, that might. Okay, give it a try. Of course, these are good questions. So far, I think you have been asking very good questions.
Okay. That's. I think we can move on to the next chapter.
Regression.
Oh,
I mean,
regression is
right.
apparently my last chapter.
Correct. It's everybody's last chapter, and it's the easiest chapter, and whatever. At this point, I think you don't have to worry about regression at all. You can just spend your time doing other things. Really, regression is it's not simple, but it's easy to follow, easy to work with, easy to understand. A lot of marks, and for the sake of your exam fatigue, if you are trying to learn how to not to be fatigued, like if you're trying to, then regression is no need to touch it. Doesn't matter what. You can catch up very soon afterwards. But therefore, the real question is, what do you want? Do you want to? Sorry, we're okay to talk about the exam, how to deal with exam is okay. We're not dealing with the topic per se. It's okay. We're switching gear here. We're looking at the big picture here. Yes. Right. Correct.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is your choice of how to deal with regression right now, right now, needs to be based on what is your goal. Is your goal how to handle exam without fatiguing in any of the exam? For example, that's a goal, right? Mm-hmm. Not just for math. It's a totally different goal for I just don't want to fatigue in math exam. Totally different goal from I don't want to fatigue in any of my exam. I want to be fair to all of them. We're talking about the not the after holiday, definitely not. We're talking about in this 3 weeks, 7 exams kind of thing. Right. So the first goal is not to fatigue in any way. Second goal is just not to fatigue in exam, and get, a boost of confidence. That's I think that's what we're chasing after, if that's what you're saying. Or just want to keep your good learning tempo, meaning to say I want to keep up with everything until the end. So regression, I'm not going to abandon right now.
I mean, that was initially my goal. So like I wanted to make sure my tutorials weren't lagging behind, at least.
Correct. So, but even lagging has to be defined properly.
I guess.
What is lagging, right? So what is lagging? So I'm throwing this not to confuse you, right? But to help you think better, right? You are not defining yourself with the class tempo, correct? You're no longer doing that, right? So what are you defining yourself? You cannot just define yourself with Kiasu. Cannot. Then nothing will be enough. Be careful in doing that, because if you're Kiasu, you will very likely enter the exam in a fatigue state.
Yeah.
That is one of the reason why people fatigue, because Kiasu. What's the essence of Kiasu? The essence of Kiasu is you don't know what you want, or you do not know what your goal is. So everything must be good, loh. That's Kiasu lah. That's one way to see Kiasu. Another way to put it is you are afraid to commit to a goal for fear of losing out, right? You don't want to be selective in your goal, right? You don't want to think about how to be selective. You don't want to think about what matters or what not in this case. So just aim for everything. That is a sure way of being fatigued.
Yeah.
And therefore, that's not time management. That's the problem is elsewhere.
That's true.
And since Kiasu is truly Kiasu, it's based on fear, truly it is. That means you might not have the courage, enough courage to define properly your goal, short term, mid term, and long term. Which is rare for people your age. Fair enough. Fair enough. If you want to stay within that, mean, your standard deviation, you're already very good. If your definition of learning and growing and improving yourself is based on the mean of the population, you are very good, right? If that's your definition, you are maybe +3 standard deviation, almost there, almost +3 standard deviation. That's very good. But if your goal for learning or growing is different than that, then you may want to consider not being Kiasu, but instead defining your goal better, committing to it, which requires some thinking and some courage. Am I going too far with this?
No, it kind of makes sense.
Okay. So we're just talking about this 7 tests in 3 weeks, which doesn't matter, by the way, for your A-level.
That's true.
But that statement is very selective. It doesn't matter in terms of whatever marks you get cannot influence directly your A-level. Yeah, but that's not always true. What you learn in the process will influence directly your A-level process.
Yeah.
So I think that should be your goal. I mean, think about it this way. If your goal is, I want everything to be good, but in a Kiasu way, right? Like everything means everything. I just want everything to be good. I don't want, let me define it in a way, I don't want anything to be bad in these 3 weeks. I don't think that is the value that will help you in A-level or beyond A-level. Why? It's very simple. Very simple. Because A-level does not have time constraint, unlike this 3 weeks, 7 tests.
Does not have time constraint.
Yeah, you have a lot of time to prepare for A-levels. Even after prelim. Even after prelim. If you include the prelim as a preparation, instead of separating them as some people, then you have a lot of time to prepare for A-levels. If you include the mid-year, you have long of time to prepare for A-level.
Actually, my goal, for now, has always been mid-years, and that's the main reason why I even started doing tutorials ahead of time. I wanted to make sure I had enough time to prepare for mid-years.
Correct.
But the tests are so disruptive.
No, it's very simple. No, it's very simple. It's very simple. Okay, let's forget about prelim. That's about A-level, right? Let's just focus on mid-year, which is already not a lot of time constraint. Because time constraint is very bad one. Very bad in terms of fatigue. Very bad one. Very bad. Right? Mental stress, doing the wrong things, whatever. It's just bad. If you define your goal to be mid-year, then your 7 tests in 3 weeks, this thing should simply contribute to your mid-year in the best way possible, so that it is not disruptive. That's one. But it is not disruptive. Secondly, it contributes. Let me give you an example. If mid-year doesn't have vectors, but your upcoming math exam have, then to be perfectly clear, you don't touch vector. Because if you touch vector, it will take away from the RV and binomial, is it? Something like that?
Yeah.
Which will contribute to your mid-year. And if your mid-year doesn't have vector, then why are you taking away from it? Why? Because the answer is because you're going to have a test. Yeah, but who cares about the mark of that test in total? I only care about my binomial and the RV mark. I don't care about my vector marks. It's just another practice what? It's just another time practice what? That's all exam is what? That's all. Why do you have to care about the total marks? Because the total marks never matter. This is just an example. I'm sorry. So is vector in the mid-year? No?
I think we don't know. In the mid-year.
Which is nonsense lah. That means it's more than it's prelim lah. That's nonsense lah. That's prelim already lah.
Yeah.
Then not a lot of people will make it, that way lah. Not a lot of people will make it lah. Let me put it another. I'm sorry. Let me put it. I'm sorry. Just let me put it another. Okay. I don't care about the syllabus of the intermediate exams. I care only insofar that it contributes positively to A level, even prelim. I care only so far like that. People who want to study everything seems good at the start, but most probably in Singapore, that means that person is kiasu plus don't know his or her own limits. Those two things are bad. Bad for performance, that's one. So bad for your A level, it's actually bad. Right? Bad for your learning after A level. I will argue that's even worse. That you graduate from A level not knowing your own limit, not knowing how to manage yourself in a more effective way, which is important for your next level. It's a simple matter of pacing yourself. And your pace currently is very good. So what I'm trying to say is this. Even if mid-year includes everything, but I don't care, you shouldn't care. You should just pace yourself in a way that makes sense. So, example, I don't care about vector right now because based on past experience, my vector is not that bad. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't want to care. Some people will say, because it wasn't so bad, I want to care lah. For the sake of a nice number in, the test, which is nice for confidence boost. That, if you think about it, that is the goal. It's a confidence boost, meaning I am not confident right now. I need the confidence boost. That's the other side of kiasu. We are not confident. We want to be confident before, or we want to be confident as quickly, as fast as possible. I'm so sorry. Is this describing you or not? Is this what is happening right now?
I think so.
Right. Why not? Even if you want confidence where you don't have it, your past, your latest exam wasn't so good, right? That's why your confidence dropped. Right? Correct, right? That is the reason. Confidence is always based on past performance, rather the newest, the latest past performance. Very difficult, very difficult. Even if you want that, you have the freedom and the power and the choice to define your own marking. You can define your mid-year not as all the topic, but a certain few topic, and base your performance improvement based on those things. Knowing that it is nonsense to study everything for every subject. But only if you know it's nonsense. If you don't think it's nonsense, or if you want to try, that is a different goal. You want to push yourself, that is probably fine. You probably cannot say that's fully kiasu. Just know what you're trying to do lah. Sometimes. Hi Kirana, I can see you here. What I'm saying here, does it make some sense here? Okay.
Yeah, yes.
Then you think about it. Yeah. I've given you a few options, like the latest option I give you is that you can define your own topics and syllabus in that practice called exam. It's just a practice. It's nonsense to practice, statistics for these 2 months and be very good at it. And then suddenly you define your performance as vector. What nonsense is that? What we're trying to do here? I at this point, I look at the exam syllabus and I don't care. I only care about the statistics part. Because that is what we have been practicing.
Yeah.
That's all. You have the power and option to do that. You can even in the exam, to be fair to yourself, limit your statistics to the appropriate minutes. Then after that, then you just do the vector law on the spot law. Who cares about that? Just do whatever come with the vector. But you did limit your minutes for the DRV and binomial properly. Then you have a very clear and good assessment of your performance without the noise of vector. Which, by the way, even if you study vector, if your vector suffers in the exam, that is what you're going to tell yourself after exam anyway. Vector I just study sideways. What?
Okay, but what?
Correct word.
What if, like for chem, the chem test is gonna be on all the organic chem topics, and you know that they are like interrelated.
That is, I think, a good goal. OChem as a whole, that is a good goal. I mean, the time limit is a bit off, I feel, but probably want to try that, ignoring everything else. That means you're forgiven if the OChem actually mix in some of the K, you'll be forgiven not able to do that. But you wouldn't know that until you see the question, and therefore you're going to ignore those questions in exam. But studying OChem as a full, totally a good idea. Let's talk about how to do it. That's okay. That's a good goal. That's not kiasu, because it has to be seen as a package.
Okay.
We just have to manage our time and do our best so that in the practice called exam, we're gonna do, we're gonna have a good feedback of ourselves. That's all we're looking for. Not the marks. It's not that. Okay?
Okay.
Anyway, think about it. Let's talk about it again on Tuesday. Okay?
Okay, so Tuesday is at 9.
Hey, wait, what? Wait, I'm the one that say don't come on Tuesday, right? That's what I said. I'm sorry. Let's talk about on Thursday. Sorry, talk about Thursday, right?
Okay.
See you on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday will be crowded.
Thursday, 7:30.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Okay?
Okay.
Right. Okay. See you on Thursday. Good job.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Kirana, you're in again, right? Okay. So, yeah. Just to confirm that you can hear me.
Yes.
Okay, I can hear you also. Your video is looking definitely better today. The Wi-Fi seems better, but it's it's upside down. If you could help me fix that. Right? Nice, very good. And you are doing. You're saying, sorry. You are writing. Sorry, where are you writing? You're writing. Where are you writing? Which Jamboard are you writing in?
I shared to you.
You shared with. Okay, I'm gonna look for it. I am You did share with me something, but oh yeah, no, yeah. I'm in the right place. Yeah. 2 exams on the same week, which you're talking about after Monday, right? You're talking about science and English, right? Yeah, right. Okay. And really, next week still have exam? Oh wow. Right. Yeah. Okay. Right. Understand. Okay. Just to make sure, Kirana, because you have been feeling stressed for a long time, right? Correct? Not? Like I think before the exam schedule is released, you're already feeling stressed.
I mean, not that stressed, only a little.
Also, when you say feeling stressed, it means feeling a little bit of stress.
Yeah.
Okay. A little bit of stress, right? You don't sound tired today also, so I'm kind of happy. For that. Because if you do sound tired or you're overstressed, I will actually prefer you to probably rest the tuition today, right? But you don't sound like it. Just to confirm that you're going to be okay studying math today.
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay. Just write for me what's chapter 7. So I'm clear.
Okay.
Right. Oh yeah, today your connection is very good. Oh, direct and inverse proportion. It's another new thing. Okay, Kirana, let me confirm about your exam, as in there is no more exam until the June holiday, right? No more, right?
Until
until
the
like,
exam end like 11 May.
Right. But no more math exam. I'm sorry. No more math exam.
No more.
Until June holiday. Yeah, until June holiday.
Yeah.
Okay. After the June holiday, just to confirm, any news about there's going to be exam after holiday or no, or don't know?
Don't have.
I understand. Do you mind if we talk about what happened in last Wednesday? I'm sorry, last Wednesday, your math exam. What do you think about it?
I think the math paper was okay.
Tell me more.
But got like one question I never finished.
One question never finished doesn't sound that bad.
Then like, I think overall it's like much better than WA1.
Was it better than what you expect?
Yeah.
Before the exam starts, you haven't seen the question and everything. Do you remember how you feel about the exam, the math exam, before the exam starts?
Like a bit like nervous lah.
Like last time, nervous? I mean, how does it feel if you remember lah?
What do you mean?
Like, back then, for example, WA1, right? Like, was it that nervous also? That kind of nervous? Is it more nervous, less nervous, similar nervous? Right. But you're saying that, during exam and after the exam, you definitely feel better than WA1, for example. Whereas last time,
I won't fail.
You feel that you wouldn't fail.
Yeah.
Okay? Because you are nervous must be because of that, right? Okay. This time what will happen, right? This time what will happen? But after you go through it, you feel that you wouldn't fail. That is different from, for example, after WA1. Okay. Okay. Like, before WA1, you also feel nervous, correct?
Yeah.
After you do WA1, back then you probably didn't feel so good about it. Was it? Do you remember how do you feel like that?
Like just nervous now.
No, after WA1. After you do the exam. Yeah. After you see the question, do the question, finish the exam, go out. How do you feel?
Like I feel like I didn't do I didn't do like that feeling was like I feel like I was gonna fail.
Which is like, this is like a very big difference from back then and this time. This time you finish and you feel that you wouldn't fail, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good feeling. There must be a difference. There must be. Because as far as I can tell, WA2 should also be harder than WA1.
Oh.
Right? I mean, unless they make it very easy, which is, I think, unlikely. I think it's very unlikely. I haven't seen the question, so I should see both. But and what I'm trying to say is that even though the question should be harder, you are still feeling that you can do it. Well, either you're fooling yourself. I don't think so. But I don't think so. I think something good has happened. I think that is, but we'll see when we'll know when we see the result, right? But you have gone through the exam, so your feelings shouldn't lie, right? Dare you make a prediction? How many % you will get? Dare you?
I guess at least 70%.
70% is very high. Are you sure? At least 70%.
I'm aiming to get like at least 70.
No, the aim is fine. Aiming is good, but
if not, right, then the best is like I just get B lah. I don't want to get C.
No, no, of course I know, but after you do the exam, you know what you did, this, that, never finish this, but finish everything else, blah, 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 yeah, blah, blah, yeah. Do you still think that you will get 70%?
Yeah.
Okay, then would you mind writing down here? Not because I will scold you if you don't get it, but this is a record of how you feel after the exam before you know the result. You think that you will get 70% on. I'll just write down in the update here. That's all. Right. Of course, I'm very happy to hear that you think you will get 70%. Very happy. Right. This is something good. Right? But whether you get more or less, it doesn't matter. What matters is what we learn from it. Right? But it is good to record your feelings and your feeling of what will happen. Right? It's good. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. All right. Okay. I can see why you're not very fresh today. Right. Okay. Now, is there anything else that you want to share?
No.
All right. Now, for this particular Jamboard, we only have one page left, right? Why? Because the maximum page is 20, right? So do you still want to use this for today, or shall we switch to a new Jamboard?
I can use a new one.
All right. Would you please make a new one and share with me?
There's this Jamboard that there's only 3 pages, so I'll just share with you.
If it doesn't confuse you, that's how. If it doesn't confuse.
Okay. Wait, never mind. I can't use it.
Okay. Oh, you shared with me a new one, yes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, the untitled one.
I take picture of the chapter 7 question.
Good. If you already have a question, we'll answer them.
Okay.
Okay, this is not your chapter 7, isn't it? Right? It is. Wait, what? Wait, is this chapter 7? Oh, it is. Goodness me. It is chapter 7.
Which one are you referring to?
The question you're showing me right now. Is that chapter 7? No, what? Wait, what? No, what you're pasting is not that. Okay, I'm going to make it bigger, right? That's so weird. Right? 7, 8. Oh, yeah. That's a simple question. No, I'm very surprised with.
Circle.
Right. Okay. No. I was looking at your book and I see practice now 4. Right. Okay. Wait. That's not a basic question, right? It's a bit weird. Right. No. Okay. Now I'm seeing your exercise 7A, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm still waiting for the picture to be clear, yeah?
I already put it in the Jamboard.
Right. It does take time for my site to kind of update. Okay, very confusing. So the page 2 is very clear now, so I can see your page 2. The page 1 is out now. It's very clear, right? Okay. Now you have a question for question 2. Am I correct? Should we? What do you want to ask? Do you want me to explain?
Question 3, I don't know how to do. Question 2, I know how to do.
Okay. All right. Have you checked the answer key just to confirm?
Yeah.
For question 2. All right. Okay. Now, for question 3, for this time, I'm gonna show you how I'm doing it, and then you tell me whether it makes sense or not, whether it's different from your teacher, whatever you want to tell me. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. When I see this, I will write. Okay.
Yeah, that's what my teacher teach.
All right. But does it make sense to you? Is the important thing. Now, this is the complete answer for part 1. But the question is, do you understand? Not just follow, yeah. This topic can be very confusing if you just follow the steps. Right? You probably need to follow the step and also to understand it. So this is a good time to ask questions where at the start.
I process first.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Especially if the first step doesn't make a lot of sense to you, better ask.
Okay, I think I understand.
Then let me ask you, part 2, yeah? Part 2.
Yeah.
What will you do?
Wait, but what does it mean? Like, part 1, they ask an equation connecting x and y, but like, what does it mean?
Right. Now, as for the answer looks like this one. This is the equation connecting y and x. Okay. Now, you ask me, what does it mean? Am I correct? Okay, my box doesn't appear. The point is, the answer is y equals to 2 over 3x. Now, your question is, what does that mean? Am I correct? Or is okay, right? So the meaning is, I think, a very simple thing, easy to remember, but very important. Yeah. You tell me whether your teacher have explained this to you. If it is directly proportional, the simplest way of understanding is that like this: when x go up, y go up; when x go down, y go down. First thing first, does your teacher say something like that to you? Okay, one more time.
Wait, can you repeat the whole thing?
Of course. Directly proportional, right? That's the main concept here. Okay.
Yeah.
The other main concept is inverse proportional. I'm going to say both of them immediately so you can compare. Direct proportional, very simple. When the first guy go up, the second guy also go up.
Oh.
When the first guy go down, the second guy also go down. Okay, that's a very rough summary, but that's direct proportional. Up, up, down, down. Okay, now, well, how does inverse proportional work? Very rough summary. When one go up, the other guy go down. Inverse, When the other guy go down, the guy go up. Inverse man. So direct is simple man, up, up, down, down. Inverse proportional, up, down, up. Two things compare. Okay?
Yeah.
Let me make this like, I find this to be very practical. So I really hope that the topic doesn't feel, very abstract. So give you an example. Give you an example.
Okay.
Okay. Do you like ice cream?
Ice cream.
Yeah. Do you like ice cream?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Tell me your favorite flavor.
Vanilla.
Okay. So vanilla ice cream from Haagen-Dazs or any other brand that you like?
Haagen-Dazs.
Haagen-Dazs. Okay. Now, when the temperature goes up, eating ice cream go up or go down?
Go down.
Okay, think carefully. Temperature go up means it's getting hotter, correct? Are you sure when it's getting hotter, people eat ice cream less? Are you sure? Is that what you do?
Oh, you mean by that?
Yeah, direct. I mean, like one thing, another thing, right? Eating ice cream and the temperature outside. If the temperature gets hotter, people eat more ice cream or less ice cream?
Oh, so you're saying that?
I cannot hear you. Kirana, I cannot hear you. Audio off. Kirana. I cannot hear you. Audio very bad. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Kirana? Kirana? Oh dear. Kirana, can you hear me now? Your audio was off.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, I think I lost all what you're saying just now because I think the audio got cut off. Would you mind saying again what you said?
So you meant like when the temperature rises, the ice cream rises, but
consumption of ice cream.
Eats it faster.
Consumption of ice cream. I think more lah. Maybe we say more lah. Makes sense? Like if you're ice cream seller, imagine that you like ice cream so much, you become an ice cream seller. Then if the day is hot, like what do you expect? People buy more or people buy less?
Buy more.
I think that's a very normal expectation. Correct or not?
Yeah.
So the relationship between, your ice cream selling and the temperature is direct proportional. Now you must test that logic. You must test that logic by.
Goes up, the other thing also goes up.
Also go up. You must test the other direction just to be sure. So test if the temperature goes down, and your ice cream seller, what do you expect? People buy more or people buy less?
When the temperature goes up?
Down. You test the other way. You're down.
No lah.
So you mean people buy less lah?
Eat less. Yeah.
Yeah. So think. So hey, temperature go up, people buy more ice cream, right? Temperature go down, people buy less ice cream. Okay, so what does that mean? These two things, you test two, okay? Two, up, down. So confirm or not, this is direct proportional or you're still confused?
I understand.
Okay, that's a very rough summary, but that's kind of what direct proportional. There's another thing, okay? But start with this. Now let me show you what inverse proportional means. We shouldn't separate them now. Also temperature go up, okay? Temperature go up, but I'm going to connect with something else. That something else is drying your clothes. So who does the laundry in your house?
My mom.
Okay. Does your mom use a dryer or does your mom hang to dry?
She does both.
Okay. Let's talk about the hang to dry one. Okay. Easier
Okay.
to see. Okay. Okay. The temperature today very hot, goes up, right? Goes up.
Yeah.
Your mom hangs to dry. So how long to dry? Go up or go down?
Up.
You sure? When the day becomes hotter,
Oh,
you
when
need
the
to.
day gets hotter, then go down.
You see my point?
Yeah.
No need math, right? This is logic. Because from daily experience, if you never do laundry, then you don't understand. But even then, maybe you can guess. My point is this is logic from our life as a human. Very normal one. Okay, let's test the other way. So what do you say? If temperature go up, time to, hang goes down, right? Okay, then you test the other way. You say to yourself, if temperature go, what?
Down.
Go down, then what happened to your mom? Your mom must hang the laundry longer or shorter?
Longer.
Longer, eh? One go up, the other go down. One go down, the other go up. So officially, this is what?
Huh?
Is it still direct proportion? Yeah.
No.
What is this called? Officially, there's a name to it. It's called?
Inverse proportion.
Yes, that's what inverse proportion is.
Yeah.
Okay, make sense, yeah? So far, so good, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to try to connect that to question 3. Question 3 looks very abstract, no laundry, no temperature, whatever. But I'm going to show you that it still means the same thing. Go up, go down, go down. Because direct proportional, he said already. Yeah, look. We start with the y equals to 3, correct?
Yeah.
Y equals to 3. Then you notice he give you a new value of y, correct?
Yeah.
By that, you can tell in the question, the y go up or go down. So, did the y go up or go down?
Go up.
Okay, from 3 to 6, correct?
Yeah.
Now, if this is truly direct proportional, when y go up, x go up or go down?
Wait, can you repeat that?
If y go up, then x how?
X also go up.
Because direct proportion. That's what you expect. Look. Now, I'm going to ask you to use logic, not calculation. Because just now, regarding ice cream, temperature, hanging, laundry, is all logic, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, no calculation. So let me ask you. You expect x to go up. My question to you is, go up to where? Just make a guess based on your logic.
So you want me to give the value for x, like guessing?
Yeah. Guess without counting too much, without formula, without equation, but use your logic more.
7.5.
Okay, now tell me why you guess like that.
Because y equals 3, like the first part. And then like part 2, they say 6. So like you increase by that, like the difference.
Plus 3, right? So plus 3, right? Plus 3, let's say plus 3. So this must also be plus 3, right? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a reasonable guess. Whether right or wrong, we'll see. But let me ask you something. Do you like cooking before? Do you like cooking? Do you like cooking? Do you like cooking?
Oh, okay lah.
Okay. Have you cooked before? Maybe that's a better question. So have you cooked before?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me what you cooked.
Muffin.
Okay, muffin, very simple. So muffin, you don't just make one muffin, right? Because one muffin is small, but usually, you make the what do you call it? What's the word? What do you call the adonan? The thing you mix before you make the muffin. Yeah, the batter, my goodness, right? So you make batter for more than one muffin, right? Because, you know, each muffin is small, but usually maybe, I don't know, make batter for 6 muffin, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you make batter for 3 muffin, compared to if you make batter for 6 muffin, okay? 3 muffin and 6 muffin. Obviously, the sugar must also increase, correct?
Yeah.
So if the batter is from 3 muffin to 6 muffin,
Yeah.
are you sure the sugar also plus 3?
No.
What happened to the sugar?
Wait, what you mean?
Okay, this one I mean, this one. If for 3 muffin, you need 100 gram of sugar. That's a very small amount of sugar, okay? You're trying to be healthy.
Yeah.
Okay. Then if you make 6 muffin, is your sugar 100 plus 3? Three muffin, 100 gram of sugar. 6 muffin, how many gram of sugar? Let's use logic,
200.
which I totally agree with you. It's not 100 plus 3. Don't know why that's correct, but that is correct, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think? Y equals to 3. Y equals to 6. It is true that that's a plus 3. But are you sure plus 3 is the only option, the only logic here?
No.
Are you sure? The other possibility is what?
You times.
Times what? So tell me, times what? The other possibility? From 3 to 6 times how many? That's an easy one.
2.
Times 2. So the other possibility is x is not plus 3, but x is times 2. Based on what? Based on cooking. Cooking like that one. Cooking logic is not, I mean, I know you add the sugar, you know. I know that if you want to make more muffin, you add more sugar. I know the word is add, but it's actually times, man.
Yeah.
Makes sense, right? You don't have to think about it. You don't say, hey, wait, I make 3 muffin more. How come my sugar double one? Why do I plus 3 gram? Wait, that plus 3 gram doesn't make sense. Right? Correct. Times 2 makes sense. Times 2 makes sense. So in this situation, I want to tell you, in terms of direct proportion, the situation is always like the cooking one. It's times, not plus. Okay. If you can accept the explanation, you don't need much more. It's enough. If you want more, I'll be glad to explain to you. Why times? Why not plus? Do you want more explanation, or do you think you have enough?
I think I'm okay already.
Right. So make a new guess. If y becomes 6, x becomes what?
Wait, x equals 9.
Yeah, 9, because 4.5 times 2. You will find the answer to be correct. Check the answer, Kiwi.
Okay. Yeah, it's correct.
Okay. Did we use any equation or calculation? More like we use logic, correct? And that's what I want you to get. Okay, logic, yeah, logic. Now, part 3 is an ugly number. I'm going to construct a table, and I'm still not going to show you how to do it, but I'm going to show you the logic. Because teacher will always show you how to do it. And teacher will be better at showing, because you have to follow your teacher method. But, you know, sometimes the logic is not there. Right? I feel that you seem to be more comfortable if you understand the logic. Right? Okay, you tell me whether you're wrong. If you tell me like, okay, I don't want logic, just tell me, then I won't give you logic, right?
Okay.
So look at this. Y becomes 6, right? Times 2. So this one will also be times 2. The answer will be 9, correct? Okay. Now, x will be 12, which is a slightly different value here, 12, right? 12. So you can say, you can use, by the way, you can go from 4.5 to 12, or you can go from 9 to 12 in terms of logic. That's totally up to you. Nothing is right, nothing is wrong. You can choose one. Okay. I will tell you first, though, that 4.5 to 12 will not be a nice number like times 2. It's not a nice number. From 9 to 12 is also not a nice number. Either one you choose, it won't be a nice number. Just warning you first. Okay? Right? So you make a choice. No? Which one do you want to see it? You want to see it from 9 to 12 or 4.5 to 12? Your choice. You can ask me what's a better choice if you want.
I think the 4.5 times 2 better.
Okay, no. 4.5 times 2 is 4.5 to 9. You already answered part 2. Part 2 is done already. This is now part 3. Correct or not? Part 3 is find the value of y. Here's the box, right?
Yeah.
If the x is 12.
Wait. Wait.
Are you seeing part 3? Are you seeing part 3? Question 3.
Yeah.
Correct? Question 3, right? So x is 12, right? The value of y when x is 12.
Yeah.
Correct? Right? So you cannot say from 4.5 times 2 to 9. Cannot. Look at the table. Sorry, look at the table. You cannot say from 4.5 times 2 becomes 9 because the x is now 12.
Yeah.
Correct? That is done for part 2 already, right? So you have the option of going from 9 to 12, which is not a nice number, or from 4.5 to 12, also not a very nice number. Do you realize that?
Yeah.
Okay, then since both are not nice, I'll give you the third option. See which one you like. Okay. The third option is here. I'm going to finally use this box. Okay. Very easy to use. Very easy to use. He already tell me what's x equals to is 12 here, right? 12 is there. So I can just find the y quite easily using this. Also works. So what would be the answer?
Wait, I don't get how to use the 2/3 x though.
Right. This is the more abstract one. So I don't feel very comfortable using it at first. That's why I say it's the third option. Okay. Can I maybe compare
because like
the table?
I scared we can't use calculator also.
Sorry, what do you mean by aren't you always allowed to use calculator?
No, RWA2 we couldn't use.
Really? You sure you get 70% without calculator?
I mean the number okay what? So
fair enough. But unfortunately, in this case, unfortunately, let's say you cannot use calculator, you have to deal with this because both option 1, option 2, and option 3 all like this one. There is no nice number. This one unfortunate. I suggest you don't think about it too much first. I suggest you use calculator first. If near exam, oh my goodness, we cannot use calculator, then we'll do some special training for it. Okay. In direct and inverse proportion, usually the numbers are not good. So we gotta be prepared for it. But for now, we're still learning. Just use calculator. Okay, just use it. Right. So, what was your question again?
Question.
Yeah, you were asking a question. Yes, I was showing you how to do it, and then you're asking a question. What was your question then?
I did. Huh?
Do you understand what I'm saying, or you're still confused?
I think
I was using the
kind of understand.
Okay, so do it manually for now. 2/3 divided by 3 times 12 is what?
Wait, I could take my calculator.
No. Why? Not because I forbid you, not because it's forbidden, but I remember your manual calculation to be not so bad. So I want to see it again. Come on. 2/3 times 12. What will you do? What will you do? You just do what you will do first. Okay, 24 by 3, which is correct, but what is 24 divided by 3? Okay, and you're fine. You're correct. Okay? If you press calculator, it'll be the same. And I feel that you're faster than if you're pressing the calculator, by the way. Okay? So you can have slight confidence on yourself on this. It's fine. Okay? You're good.
Okay.
Now, this is option 3, using the equation. Using the equation, never mind. I just tell you that obviously because you have the equation, you can use it, right? Okay. So do you want to see the option 1 or option 2 method, or you're happy and we can move on?
Let's see option 1, option 2.
Right. Okay. So first, I will show you from 9 to 12. Can I do that? Are you confused why I'm doing from 9 to 12? Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, not confused. So how do I do it? Very simple. From 4.5 to 9 is an easy times 2. From 3 to 6 is an easy times 2. From 9 to 12, very surprisingly, it is a very easy thing. Let me show you how easy it is. Let me show you. It is most definitely times 12/9. So easy. Extremely easy. I don't have to think. If I think, I'm wrong already. This is so easy, so simple logic. Do you understand my logic?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you sure you understand my logic? From 9 to 12 is times 12/9.
Wait, I thinking
Yeah, logic, yeah. This is not even math, this is logic. If you don't get the logic, let me explain to you the logic lah.
I think I kind of understand.
Okay, then let me test you. Give me 2 random numbers.
3 and 7.
Okay, 3 and 7, going from 3 to 7, right? Times what?
Times 7/3.
Yes, correct. Let me just explain why, so you have confidence even more. 3 divided by 3 is 1, correct? Sorry, are you seeing the one behind the table, below the table? Because your camera is a bit off, right? You're seeing that, right? So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 1 times 7, 7, no? 8. See? I got 7. So from 3 to 7 times 7 or 3, definitely correct.
You wrote a
1? No. I'm saying that 3 divided by 3 is 1, ma.
Yeah.
So 3 divided by 3, 1 times 7. Yeah, must be 7, no? Am I confusing you? Or am I confusing you?
No, not really.
Okay, let me test you again. So from 4.5 to 12 times what?
4.5 to 12.
Yeah. Times.
12
Come on, use logic.
4.5.
Yes. Correct. Definitely correct. No need to think. Correct one. So why are we doing this, right? Because remember, when one goes up, the other goes up. That's always the point in direct proportion, right? So 9 increases to 12. 6 should also increase. That's the point, right?
Yeah.
How shall 6 increase? Times 12 over 9 also. That's why we need this value lah. So you just plug it here lah. Simple though. That's why we need it. That's all. Simple. Simple stuff. Now you try using calculator. 6 times 12 over 9. I mean, looks difficult, right? So what's the value? What's the answer for it?
I go take my calculator then.
Okay, good. Sure.
Okay.
So go ahead. It's a very difficult calculation, but let's give it a try. What do we get? 6 times 12 over 9. Okay, according to calculator, that will be using your manual calculation, you get 8 also. Now, is that surprising or not?
No.
So method 3, you get 8, right? Method 3, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Method 1, you also get 8. Okay, so we have method 2. Okay, we have method 2. 4.5 times 12 over 4.5 becomes 12. Okay, that's a mouthful. So, okay, the point is 4.5 goes up to 12. That's the point. So 3 goes up to what? Times what?
Times 12 of 4.5.
Yeah, which is even worse, right, in terms of number, right? But you know, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. See what happens. Okay, it's gonna be ugly, but you know, give it a try. You can use your calculator if you want. But if you want the manual work, also okay. So far, so good. Maybe you just use calculator, like it's okay, huh? It's okay. All right, the answer is also 8. Method 1, 8. Method 2, 8. Method 3, 8. Do you understand, or are you more confused?
I think I understand really.
Okay, this is the essence of direct proportion, no matter what the question is.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we try another question before time runs out?
Okay.
Which question would that be?
Question 8.
Okay, question 8. Now look at that. Notice that question 8 don't ask you to find the equation. Okay.
Yeah.
Which means it seems that option 3 will not be available. Because in question 3, the previous question just now we talked about, we get option 3 because we do part 1, find the equation connecting x and y.
Yeah.
That's how we open up option 3. But hey, there's always other options.
Yeah.
Would you like to do, let's call the other option the table method for now, okay? And we call it that first, okay? So do you think you want to try the table method here? Okay.
I guess I can try.
Right. Because right now you don't have option 3, right? So just try what you have, or rather what you can do. Please try.
Okay.
Please refer to the previous question, right?
Yeah.
Goodness me, calculation is interesting. Okay, stop, Kirana. Are you going to press the calculator right now?
Huh?
Are you going to press the calculator right now? Oh, you pressed already, isn't it? Never mind. You are correct. Okay. I mean, I'm not disappointed. You are correct. You can check the answer key.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it's 4.
Okay. So a few things, Kirana. Obviously, you're correct. So you do understand something, okay? You do understand something. Okay. Your teacher, I don't think will do it this way. Pay attention to her presentation, and then we should discuss that, because you are likely to find her presentation to be more confusing, likely. Okay, if it is not, then good for you, great, then no need to talk, right? But check it out, understand?
No.
Third thing,
Yeah.
what I teach you here is not just easier. That's not my point. I didn't meant to teach you an easier method, but it is easier. What I meant to teach you is the method which is still useful when things get hard. I usually teach students like that one. The method that is useful even though the question isn't. So I am basically claiming that this method will work no matter how difficult the question is. That's one. You will see later whether that's true or not. But I'm kind of also claiming that your teacher's method, the first few methods that she teach, might not be suitable when things get hard, which is a weakness.
Yeah.
Will this be correct or not? You'll see for yourself later, not now. Right now, you're just learning my method, and then later you're just comparing with the teacher's method. Okay? Would you like to do one more? I mean, I guess we have a little bit of time left.
Wait. Let's see if I got any more questions.
Sure.
I think that's all already. The other question I know how to do.
So for now, that's the method, and good job for today. Okay, Kirana? I'll see you on Tuesday. Wait. No, wait. On Wednesday, you have exam. Correct. Sorry. Should have talked about this, right? On Wednesday, you have exam, right? English, right? On Wednesday, you have exam, right? English, man. Correct.
Yeah.
So, is it a good idea for us to have tuition for math on Tuesday night? Is that really a good idea?
What do you say? I can't really hear.
Wednesday have exam. Tuesday night by right our tuition,
Yeah.
correct? Is it a good idea?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're gonna be okay? Tuesday night we study math, but Wednesday exam English, no problem there. You sure? Okay, then I'll see you on Tuesday. Yep. What are you saying? What do you think?
Okay.
Okay, like maybe you want to switch a little bit this week because Wednesday you have exam. Maybe. Do you want to do that?
Wait, can you repeat? Your voice very like muffled.
Okay. Can you hear me? Because your audio, I think your audio is getting messed up, right? Can you hear me, Ken?
Yeah.
Wednesday have exam. Do you want tuition on Tuesday night or do you want to change? Still cannot hear me, isn't it?
Change to what day?
Wednesday, I guess. I mean, whatever day is possible.
I guess can.
Then I'll see you on Wednesday. Better? Right?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Wednesday night. Okay. See you, Kirana. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Yeah. What can they do? Yeah. Hey, Kyoko, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, Kyoko, I can hear you also.
Sorry, my sister just told me that you came back already. Oh.
Ah, yeah, I told you. Yeah, okay, no. Right. So, but today is still the day after the exam, right? You have exam last month, correct? So what's happening this week? Do you have another exam tomorrow that you have to prepare, for example?
I have exam on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Wait, Tuesday. Okay, what would that be? Wow, there's a lot.
Chem, social studies, and bio.
Goodness me, right? I guess you have to study for those things, right?
Yeah.
Just quickly tell me what's happening for the math, not the exam, but the math class. Could you tell me?
We started integration, like the basic integration. That's all.
Should still be easy, right? Should still be easy, right? Okay. You don't sound tired today, but how's your preparation for chem, bio, social studies?
Okay, but not not a lot yet.
You are not busy anymore, right? You don't have CCAs anymore. You don't have SYF anymore, right?
No.
Right?
Yeah.
So let's say after exam this week, no more exam, right?
No. After after this week, I still have another 3 more exams next week.
Which is what? Tell me.
History, E-Math, and Lit.
History, E-Math, and Lit. Okay, you think whether this is better for you or not, right? So let's say next week, not this week, next week we'll have normal math tuition, no matter your exam. After next week, which is your exam gone, right? It'll be, I think, around May, right? May, and then June. June, you're not going much anywhere, right?
Yeah. No.
So, right. After exam, if you're not very tired, I'm going to ask for more tuition to make up for this week. If this week it will be better for you to simply study other things and not study math, as in no math tuition for now. Okay, so that you can focus on your other exams.
Okay.
So is that a good thing? I want you to think about it. Don't just say quickly yes or no.
You said makeup during June?
No, probably May.
Oh.
Probably May already. That means after the exam. After the exam, going to ask for more to make up for this week. Okay, because anyway, at that point, integration will be hard. In fact, next week integration probably will be harder already. So I don't want to miss that. I'm already taking a little bit of risk. Because if this week I'm teaching you integration, I want to teach you the harder one. But is it a good idea for you to learn the harder integration if you have exams to worry about? That's what is in my mind. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No point doing tuition on easy integration. It's easy what? You get what I mean, right? I should teach you the more advanced one, but I also, should I do that? Should I do that? You understand what I'm saying? You think carefully lah, just about this week, but next week no more. Yeah. If next week we don't have tuition, your math will definitely suffer already. So also cannot do it that way. Right? Yeah. Take your time, think about it. What is good? Yeah, think about it.
If makeup classes, you mean like 14 to 20th May, around that, is it?
No, I just, maybe I cannot make up like 3 hours in 1 week. Maybe every week I'll ask for extra 1 or 1.5 hour. I think that's more likely, more reasonable. You understand? Just make up along the way, right? So something like that. Okay, so that we're already ahead of math, then we have to delay because of other subject. I guess that's okay for 1 week, but then I want to catch up again with math, so that you don't lose that, right? Don't lose that. You understand, right? Okay. So what do you think?
I think makeup better. But the second week can still have normal class.
Because of exam, sorry.
Like the next week.
Yeah, still normal.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. Still normal because you still have exam. Then how can you do more? Also cannot. After that.
Yeah.
Okay. So my point is simple. Just don't get sick during exam. Don't get fatigued during exam. Manage your energy well, and I'm helping you in a way that I'm giving you more time to study. Meaning you don't have more burden in math, right? I mean, just nice. The class is also just a little bit easy, just for a while, just nice. But don't tire yourself because you no longer have a lot of commitment. Yeah, you focus on studying, but don't get sick, don't get tired yourself. Also next week, not like that. If not, then delay even more. Is what I'm trying to say. Can make sense? Yeah. Okay, good. So just tell me, what do you think about the exam last week? I'm just a bit curious about the math exam.
I think it was okay, but I don't know how to say this. Like I know how to apply the concepts, but then sometimes like they ask to show, and then I don't know how to convert like to the final
you
answer.
Cannot. So you kind of reach halfway or a bit more than halfway,
Yeah.
I mean, you know that even if you don't show, you can still use it for the next part, right?
Yeah.
I mean, for now, never mind. No, for now it's good, right? That means it feels that you seem to know how to start, but you just cannot end,
Yeah.
That's probably not the worst thing that could happen. Probably not. Probably that's quite good for now. Probably. Okay, don't worry about that too much. We'll have to fix that later. Okay. I mean, show questions are usually not considered the easiest question anyway, right? So anyway, What do you think? Would you dare make a guess how many percent you will get?
Uh,
What do you
the
think?
paper was out of 30. I think for the parts that show, I counted like -10. So,
There's a lot of show. There's a lot of show. Really?
I don't know the sub parts. A lot of sub parts I couldn't finish.
Wow. Okay. Okay. But knowing all that, do this, cannot do that, whatever. Well, what do you think? How many marks will you get out of 30?
I hope at least 20 out of 30.
Okay. I know you hope, but like realistically, you will get at least 20 out of 30 based on what happened. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Hopefully more lah, but at least 20.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand what you're saying. So based on your own feeling, okay lah, 20 there lah, okay? But a bit difficult to go more. Okay, so you write it down in WhatsApp. This is your guess. Not gonna be angry if you got 20. And that's not what I mean. I mean that, do you remember your exam enough in order to be able to guess how much you get? That's what I'm trying to say. Because if your understanding exam is good, usually you will remember one. Usually, even though you're not perfect. Okay, at least this feels better than last exam, right? Is it correct? It feels better than last one.
I don't know.
Then never mind. Just write down in WhatsApp. Okay. You guess, you get 20 out of 30. All right. Okay. All right. So for this Thursday, because it's after the exam, that's up to you. I don't think we should meet. I think you should rest. If you really want to meet on Thursday, must be because the class become confusing. You understand? So Thursday is up to you. If you come in, I'm already there. I will be there anyway, right? So if you come in, then this must be because of class. You want to ask something, right? But I won't be seeing you today and Tuesday, lah. Wednesday. Thursday is more like, if you have trouble and you want to solve it, just come in on Thursday. If not, I'll just see you on next Sunday, normally. Okay. Understand? Okay. Anything else?
No.
Then I'll see you when I see you. Have a good week.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.